Let's talk about bards. Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about a very maligned class, the bard. Now, I admit I'm one of those people, I generally mock bards because it's kind of funny. I mean, if you've ever seen, and you should go watch it, go get a copy of The Gamer's Darkness Rising.
My music will help.
How many of those have you got?
50.
And you'll see, I mean, that is a prototypical bard that people just chuckle at because that's how some people play it. And unfortunately, the bard's a class that kind of became a joke a long time ago, even though it's not a bad class. So why should you play a bard? One, you can have a lot of fun with it. You're the face. You're the face of your group. You're the charisma guy. You're kind of a jack of all trades. You can cast some spells. You can do a little combat maybe. And the reality is, if you cast certain spells on members of your group, you end up throwing more dice without ever touching the dice than any player will at the table. So, how do you get to do that? One, and I'm not going to go through specific spells, how to build, or anything like that, because I don't want to do that. But let's explain why bards are so valuable. Bards can be a healer. You'll have healing spells. Granted, you're not going to be as good as a cleric when it comes to healing, but you'll be valuable because you can do some healing if the party needs it. You can also do combat. There are bard builds that you can do where you use weapons, you use spells, things like that to do damage. And then you're also a major support character. And I know people don't like playing support characters, but you have to look at it this way. Let's say you cast a spell that grants an extra die of damage to 4 people at the table. And let's say, even if it's just a D4, that's 4 extra D4 of damage that are being thrown every round when that's on the board. If it levels up and you get to do a D6 or higher, that's even more damage. Most players aren't throwing 4d4, 4d6 at a time, except for maybe true casters, which can throw giant piles of dice that you'll never throw. But the reality is, you can give people bonuses to their AC, bonuses to their attack. You can give them bonus dice for damage. You're giving all these people extra things that they wouldn't have that will help defeat the enemies or overcome the obstacle. So bards are useful if you play them right, and you have to come in with a mindset that you're playing a support character. Now, if you're at a table where roleplay is valuable, the bard is an extremely valuable character. Again, you're a high charisma character. You're the face of the group. You shouldn't be the dick. You should be like the bards that you see in films and stuff, where you're happy, or you don't even have to be happy, but you are the diplomatic person there. You're able to spin a tale and convince people of things that they may not believe, or spin a tale or a lie and get people to believe why your party's there, even though that may not be why you're really there. You're the guy that will get people past NPCs that you need to get past without ever having to do combat. Because let's face it, there are times when you don't need or shouldn't be doing combat to get past certain people. You don't want to be a murder hobo group. I mean, there are people that do, but I think they have psychological problems. You don't want to be that murder hobo group. You don't want to come down to 2 chapters and realize, oh fuck, we killed this guy that we got information, that we could have gotten information from, that later would have helped us meet our objective. And there are going to be campaigns where if you murder hobo your way through, you can't complete it because you need the assistance of those people. And the dude to get the assistance is the bard. So, I mean, let's just make this brief. Bards are fun. Bards are valuable. You can have a lot of fun as the bard because you're handing out free dice to everybody, not physically, but metaphorically. and you're getting to do more damage than anybody at the table in a lot of cases, even though you never touch the dice. You're like, have free dice as you cast some of your spells, or you sing your songs, or tell your tales, or however you build your bard. So don't be afraid to build a bard. You may have a lot of fun doing it. Bards can be useful. Bards will definitely be maligned at a lot of tables, but prove them wrong. Learn how to build a solid bard by reading the rules, not by net decking it, and then roll with it and have fun. And encourage your group to let you be the face of the group. You know, the person that role plays with NPCs, gets information, does the bluffs, does the diplomacy checks, because you're the guy that should have massive checks in these things, in diplomacy, bluffing, you know, all the things that are helpful to get past small obstacles that may in the end come back and help your party. So don't be afraid to play a bard. Have fun doing it. They're funny, but they're useful. So that's it. Short video. Thanks for watching. Rate, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit those buttons, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.